Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the A.S.S podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Joko, and then there's the other host, Cooper.
It is I. Get your friends to subscribe to this channel. We can't monetize it till we have 1,000 subs, and we're at like 750 or something. So, just tell your friends.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. And we're sponsored by Arizona. Go cop yourself a tall can for 99 cents. I bought 12 of them the other day.
That's excessive. I don't think I've ever bought 12 at a time.
It was because they were 50 cents each.
Have I had a deal that good? Yes. I've had 2 for $1 before.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
But I was also with my friends and we were also getting fucking zonked out of our mind. I'll tell a story about that actually later. But yeah, let's just go on to the first topic. So you guys know that we've been large supporters of Sugar Pine 7 Boys since they launched their little creative opus after Steven Suptic stopped doing Try Not to Laugh videos a couple years, or a year ago? Or is it like a year and a half now?
Probably like a year and a half.
Yeah. And they just stopped their third season, in which most of it was cinematic and story driven, and no one gave absolutely a shit at all, because James is a really bad cinematographer. Or no, the cinematography was fine. He's a really bad director, and the stories I couldn't care less about. And it took most of the fun out of their videos. And so I felt like it was a chore watching them to try and siphon out some of the funny stuff.
Personally, I still haven't watched like a lot of the latter half of season 3.
I did not enjoy it. I just really didn't like the story-driven cinematic scenes.
I mean, they ended up starting like their, was it Lifestyle Classic? Is that what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they started doing those. Those were basically like normal-ish videos. And I was like, okay, that's all right.
They were good.
Yeah. But
they realized they're driving their brand into the ground.
Well, it's just like that's not what he started the thing with. Like that's not what he started out alternative lifestyle doing. And it wasn't a change for the better. It was just a change into something completely different that wasn't as entertaining.
Yeah.
So
it was really for a niche audience, but they were pressing it on their whole audience, and so they kind of alienated people. And with the new season, they're trying to get back to what they originally were doing, and I'm already excited because their latest videos have been pretty bomb. I'm gonna be honest.
I think I've seen all the latest videos. They've been pretty good, yeah.
I'm excited that they might be finally like using the resources available to them to actually do like a lot of fun shit with that style again, because it's been a bit since I've seen their.
They need to do
shit.
like more Cow Chop-esque stuff, like the Jackass stuff that Cow Chop does.
I don't really think that's their like. They do a
no,
little
but like
bit
incorporate
of that
sporadically.
Yeah, that's what they did originally, and I like that a lot. But Cow Chop is just known for doing entire videos where they just hurt themselves and destroy their bodies.
Well, that's why I like Cow Chop. Did you see the one?
Same.
I think the only Cow Chop video I've watched within the past like couple of months has been, or yeah, like as in 2 months, has been they like shot
Spice
each other.
Gauntlet?
No, they shot
airsoft?
each other with the airsoft guns, and they were blind, and then they had the little beeper
that was
thing.
funny.
Yeah, that's the only one I watched. And I was like, okay, this is actually good. I like this.
I watched their behind the scenes, their one-off videos like that, and like some interesting concept games they play. Like they're playing a few board games where they have to like trick each other and shit, and it's really funny.
I enjoyed their Mario Party mini-series
I didn't watch
that they
that.
did. It was good. I like Mario Party.
Yeah,
playing it drunk with friends is fun.
Yeah, it's that's a sporadic channel that I watch. Like it's very on and off for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for Sugar Pine's new direction. Well, switching back to their old direction.
I just want to point out that it's very rare that people catch themselves in the way that they have when they're fucking up and then actually do a 180 and switch back to the right thing that they should be doing. It is so rare for that to happen, I swear. It's just never happens.
The level of self-awareness you have to have is higher. But I think they realized it more after they got a really good reception from killing off Parker, and then it just sort of dipped afterwards because it's like, if you have just some funny, goofy shit and you end it on a really serious note, people are going to be down for the serious note, but then they want the goofy shit again. Like, if you do the serious stuff every once in a while, like, it's fine, and you have time to plan it out and make it an actual good thing, but if you try and do it every upload, it's sort of, you know, like, TV shows spend a lot of time making shit for the reason of it actually being, like, fleshed out and good. But when you're just uploading it like a few days a week every week and recording it in between that time, it doesn't really end up that good, you know?
Yeah, and it just wasn't worth the time investment of filming like that and doing all the editing like that and setting up things and planning everything out.
Yep.
It's much easier to just make better content for what their channel is, I guess.
Yeah.
Very cool. So
Very
you
cool
wanted
and
to
good.
talk about Morgan Freeman harassment shit?
Yeah, I wrote that down a while ago. I'm kind of like, it fell out of the news cycle. I don't know if any of the stuff has really impacted him that much. And I saw a clip that people were trying to accuse him of, and it was really fucking bullshit of what they were trying to accuse him with. It was like, him and some other old ass actor were talking to some interviewer, and the other old ass actor was talking about a story where he, like, I don't know, mistaken some fat lady for being pregnant or something, and then Morgan Freeman was just sitting there, and then she said something different, and then he reacted to what the other guy said in a weird way when people thought he was reacting to what she said, and it was kind of like awkward and kind of like nasty, but it wasn't him reacting to her. It was him reacting to something he said previously. He just didn't say it right or didn't time it right. It's weird. It's all weird. I mean, people are really stretching, but I'm sure there's some founded claims that he should be held accountable for, but that hasn't come out yet. I don't know. Just thought he was safe.
Please don't take Morgan Freeman from us.
They will.
No.
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 And what is his name from Star Trek? They're trying to get him too, I think.
The gay one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very
I don't know if those were I think those were false.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's so... Why do
people need to operate under innocent until proven guilty?
They do.
Some people, it's just like... I feel as though just because there have been so many people throwing so many accusations around, and I don't even know, like, have a decent amount of them been true? Because I don't... I feel as though you only really hear follow-ups on the ones that are true, because you never hear follow-ups on the ones that were false. So you sort of just hear a bunch of bad shit about a lot of people, and you don't know how much of it actually is true.
But there's a fat number of true ones, like surprising and disturbing amount.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I feel as though innocent until proven guilty is the best way to go about treating these situations.
In the news cycle, there's never any of that. It's always like, this is exactly what happened, and then later it's completely disproven, and then the news site doesn't go back and correct themselves. They do it for the click, and then it's out. So they don't care who fucking ruins their shit or who they ruin. They just do it so that they get more clicks.
Very shitty.
It's like journalism itself has completely flopped on top of itself. Like, I'm sure they teach in journalism class, like, ethics and all that stuff, or like if you go to journalism school or something like that, they give you all this rundown of, like, integrity and like respect for facts and stuff, and then you get into the job world and they're like, hey, can you talk about Luigi's dick size, please? Or like, hey, we got this one girl on Tumblr that said this guy who has a lot of subscribers on YouTube is a rapist. Can you make like 7 articles about the one Tumblr post, please? We haven't gotten any, it's just all bullshit, you know?
I think the internet is to blame. Because it used to be that where you got your news from was streamlined. It was either from TV or like a newspaper, and all those things were established, and now it's like any just random fucker can write for some stupid fucking website where they just shitpost clickbait stuff.
Yeah.
And it's more of a hustle rather than it is sort of something that's respected and integral to society, in the sense that like people need accurate information. Nowadays it's just like people are just doing it and trying to get money because the platform has changed.
It's partially why fucking Donald Trump is in office. Not saying I like him or dislike him either way, but his main thing is like media's liars, all that stuff, and everyone's just fucking sick of the media and shit, you know? Like, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, you're still gonna be fucking pissed at the media for just lying all the time now, just to get clicks.
It is fucking awful.
Yeah, it's a mess. I'm hoping it'll work its way fixed, or we'll just end up in nuclear fire and have to fend off ghouls from our settlement in 40 years or something. I don't know. Well, that ties into our topic from now, but yeah.
Well, might as well just talk about it. There's going to be a new Fallout game. It's called Fallout 76, and from what I've heard, people are saying that it's not going to be like a normal Fallout game. It's going to be multiplayer.
Ooh,
that's at least what I heard. I saw somebody say it was like not supposed to be a streamlined single-player RPG. It was supposed to be multiplayer because the whole premise is like you're supposed to be rebuilding society after the Fallout.
Oh, so it's like right after, or like a couple of years after?
I thought I saw the year 2006 somewhere.
Dude.
So I guess it would be like 30 years.
That's 71 years before the bombs dropped. Is 2006.
Oh, I don't know the timeline of Fallout games.
I really like
was it 2000 Wait.
2077 is when the bombs fell.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. No. When Fallout 4 was just first starting to go out, I like watched a bunch of videos about like the lore. Like these people put so much effort into the backstory of every little fucking thing on the map, and it's crazy. It's really interesting. It's cool. I don't know. It's like the only science fiction thing I've really been heavy into, just like learning about.
I get that. But the only problem is, has Bethesda... See, I don't remember what games besides Fallout and, you know, like Skyrim... Wait, they made Skyrim, right? I don't want to...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I don't know what good multiplayer games Bethesda has made.
Yeah, that's a little concerning, but I don't know what would they do, like... Would it just be like a server with your friends, or would it be like a massive multiplayer thing where everyone is like building? Because that'd be a fucking shit show for sure.
Actually, I'm not sure that they've ever done one besides Elder Scrolls Online. Well, no, Quake Champions.
That was a success, wasn't it? I feel like a lot of people really liked that.
No, everybody hated it. It was terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was bad.
That's weird. I thought I heard positive stuff about it.
No, I hadn't heard a positive thing about it. Everybody just said it was kind of shit.
I mean, Bethesda seems to be on the right track as far as game studios go.
I mean, I'm looking through their game catalog.
Just having good practices, I guess.
I guess they've done Doom, Quake Champions, and Elder Scrolls Online.
Isn't Quake still a competitive game?
Yeah, I don't know if people are playing it pro right now, like Quake
pool?
Champions Pro, but
I saw some chart that said that was like all the prize pools of competitive games, and it had like $1 million investment for esports.
There's no way Quake does.
I think it.
There's no way. There's no viewership for it.
Bethesda will host a $50,000 championship in Tours, France, with competitors facing off in the Ultimate Team Quake Champions 2 vs 2.
So that's the top.
What do you mean?
That means that's the biggest tournament.
Oh, and these are in 2018.
Yeah. 50,000
there's a bunch of tournaments. There's 4 LAN tournaments scheduled for 2018. One's 50k, one's 200k, one's 50k, and one's 200k, and 2 online events. One's 100k, one's 60k.
Huh.
So this seems to be for Quake Champions. So maybe they have some infrastructure.
Know about that. I mean, I guess. Wait, when did Quake Champions come? It says 2018 when I'm looking it up right now, but I know they had like an alpha or something like that recently. As in, like, 6 months ago, maybe. So I guess
really
they're trying to revive Quake by putting a lot of money into it. Because there's no way that, like... I don't think tournaments of that size are warranted. prize pool wise for how much viewership it's gonna get, but whatever.
I mean, everyone's pushing for fucking esports right now. There's so many colleges that are like developing. Goddamn, Casey Neistat is making an esports branch of his fucking 368 company. Like, everyone wants in on this huge shit because they're just expecting it to explode like sports, like football and shit. And those are like obscene amounts of money, especially in the college scene. Like, that's pretty much a college's entire income is their sports division. So if some college gets on the forefront of esports, they're fucking set.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't think people
assume...
should be coming into esports just based off of money. It's not.
Oh, but they fucking will. Are you kidding?
I mean, they have been for like 3 years or more.
Yeah, that's just what happens, man. Capitalism. You see some big thing, you take advantage of it, you get money. I guess. I mean.
The problem is, if people start fucking forcing every game to be an esport and a bunch of them fail once they've had a lot of money put into them, people are going to start losing faith, and that's a bad thing.
No, they won't. They'll just look to the big ones. They'll just keep looking to the big ones. Because, like, you know, you don't win what you don't try, you know? Like, who knows? Maybe Quake will be fucking huge. Can't really tell. Now. But I doubt it. But yeah, what did you hear about the multiplayer Fallout besides that it's multiplayer? Like, was there anything
I heard
else?
that it was multiplayer.
That's it?
Or it's supposed to be multiplayer, that's it.
What do you think they would do with a multiplayer game?
They would make it like... I'm trying to think what I would compare it to.
Sims.
No.
Kidding.
It would be like maybe a... Because I guess you would maybe do building. If it's supposed to be like you're rebuilding civilization or some shit. But...
Online survival RPG. Huh.
I'm trying to think of what game is like that, though.
DayZ? Like, I'm not really sure. Is it like you just fight each other or something, or...?
I don't know, did it say PvP anywhere?
It just says survival. Maybe it's not PvP. I accidentally clicked in a Kotaku article. Fuck that stupid site. Oh, there's only shitty sites.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Reportedly be an online survival RPG.
Knowing
I guess that's all
Fallout's
they have.
track record with having really fucking buggy games. I mean, I'm not super excited that a Fallout 5 game on release would be very good if it's multiplayer. My guess is that it would be super shit. Servers would be really bad. Everything would be really buggy, and you'd have to wait like about 4 months or more in order for everything to get solved so it would be playable.
I hope they do it right. Maybe they'll have a solo thing, and then maybe the online is just some hype word that they just have an option for. Unless it's just fully... I mean, if it's fully online, then they have to be working on, like, the servers and shit a decent amount. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, all that time, there's no way they just focused on, like, the main game and didn't, like, think about how the servers would work. Because if their whole thing is online and their servers suck, the players aren't gonna stay. Like, there's no reason to. It wouldn't make any sense for that to be the way it works. And if it is fully online, I'm probably going to hold off until I get a bunch of reviews about the servers.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited nonetheless. I mean, I still haven't finished Fallout 4. And I don't know. I guess there won't be a way to finish this game if it's an online just survival. But I'm down to play it.
My guess is that it's going to be something like a Borderlands 2 if it was multiplayer.
Like story-driven multiplayer?
Like an online. Yeah, so like you have a campaign and shit that you play through, and then there's an end game.
That'd be
and
cool.
Then you could choose to play through like the campaign with friends and stuff like that, and be online and stuff. And then in the end game, you're going to be online anyways, and you just do shit.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that has the potential to be really cool. We'll have to see.
I hope they do it right.
I'm sort of wary of any sort of game that gets past 3 in a series, though.
Yeah, but Fallout has a massive footprint. and like they've kind of divvied it up between a lot of, or like they've switched developers a lot. So I don't know. How many Fallout games has Bethesda made? Did they make 3? So 3
1,
New Vegas
2,
and 4.
3 New Vegas.
No, they didn't make
4.
1 and 2. That was a different company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, 1 and 2 are completely different, right?
Yeah, they're like
2D turn-based or some shit.
Yeah, they're 2D turn-based games, and they were by a different company that went under, and Bethesda bought them after 2, and then they made 3, I think, and then New Vegas, and then 4. So yeah, I guess this is the 4th one for Bethesda.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they can do it. I'll just see what happens. I mean, when's the E3? Is it E3 that they're announcing it, or
probably? Is that the newest?
When's
or is
E3?
that the closest thing?
I don't know.
Closest convention.
Yeah, when's the next convention?
Whatever.
Bethesda. June 10th at 6:30 p.m. All right.
Okay. Well, that's pretty close to now.
Yeah, interesting.
So, I guess that is the potential to be something. We'll have to see. I don't like getting my hopes up for any sort of game, though.
I went to the Twitter, and the fucking first thing I see is Fallout Battle Royale. Fuck off. I don't want to see that at all. Holy shit. It'd be so clunky. Imagine trying to fucking Battle Royale with, like, power suits on and shit.
That would be a mess.
Oh, that would be so disgusting.
I still maintain the opinion that the best Battle Royale game will be one that's like a steampunk one.
Why?
Because, like, in steampunk shit, you always have, like, flying sky bases and stuff like that, and flying ships and stuff. So you would start out, like, the flying steampunk ship, and you would go down to the ground, and that sort of aesthetic looks cool as fuck. You could do a lot of shit with that. I'm waiting for a game to have a steampunk aesthetic that is really cool like that. I have not found one.
Okay, well. Back to sexual harassment. I heard people talking about separating the art from the artist. I don't know if we talked about this before, but it's kind of an interesting concept. Because, like, I don't really know where I land, honestly. Like, I get, like, if I don't consume any media by someone who's been accused of a bunch of shit, and then I hear about it, I avoid it. But if I'm already, like, listening or watching content with someone who's done stuff, it doesn't really bother me. Because I kind of separate it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's kind of a hypocritical move. I don't really separate the two.
I feel as though if you're a person who feels like they need to separate the art from the artist at times, whatever sort of standards you set, they need to be equally applied to everything. You can't just pick and choose.
I mean, you can, but it's a little stupid.
You can, but yeah, you're gonna be a fucking idiot for doing that.
I don't really. Cuck. I think it's like I don't really like make a voice about it. I'm not like boycott. I just like nope, don't like him. Not gonna do it. You know, like just mentally.
That's the best way to go about it. Is just if you don't like somebody's actions or their music, just don't support it by not listening
I don't know.
to it.
I kind of think like if they do something bad, the law will take care of it. Like no matter what kind of music you've made, I don't think stopping listening to music or stopping watching movies with them in it is gonna do anything. I think if they've been an asshole, the law's gonna take care of it. Even if I mean, it won't because they're famous most of the time. But if it does, then that's like the justice, you know? Like, and they're just pieces of shit. And then they won't get gigs after. They won't get movies after, you know? It just sort of like happens, and like watching their shit or not is not gonna do anything. Right? Because if you don't watch their stuff, you're fucking over all the other people that have jobs working on the movie they're in or working on the band and all that stuff. Or distributing their paintings or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Any kind of artist. You're fucking over everyone by not watching it. Because it's not just one person's sole shit, right? It's a lot of people's effort.
I don't feel as though there needs to be some standard that everybody follows. I think you can just do whatever you want. If you want to watch House of Cards, you can go watch House of Cards. If you think that Kevin Spacey makes it so fucking unbearable for you to watch House of Cards ever again that you cannot physically make yourself watch House of Cards, then don't watch House of Cards.
Yeah.
House of Cards is really good, by the way. I'll still watch that.
I haven't watched it.
No, it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody else says.
I just don't like TV.
He's so believably unlikable in that it's so good. It's the deviousness. It's great.
Alright, well. Yeah, so I guess I don't really I separate the art from the artist then.
I do it occasionally.
I don't listen to Chris Brown. I don't like Chris Brown's music, but he's also a piece of shit.
Well, most of the time I just don't listen to people who tend to have done bad things just because I probably don't like their stuff in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. Like I don't like 6ix9ine.
It just tends to be a thing. Yeah, like if a 6ix9ine song comes on at a party, I'm not gonna fucking die. But I'm definitely not listening to 6ix9ine in my spare time.
The 6ix9ine songs comes on at the party, I'm going into the fucking gun room, breaking the glass and shoving that pump shotgun in my throat.
Gotta blow your brains out with the blicky.
The blicky. Diggy got the sticky,
Very gross.
Okay, PUBG versus Fortnite lawsuit. I made a video on it, but people want to know your opinion. I'm guessing it's the same as mine.
I don't think I got a fucking chance to watch the entirety of your video. I think I watched 2 minutes out of the
it's
3
a
or something
video.
like that. Yeah, I know.
You fucking goober.
But I don't know. I think it's just childish. Right? I mean, cry about it. Your fucking game is doing worse than Fortnite now. You didn't fucking make the Battle Royale genre. PUBG. You little fucking nerd. PlayerUnknown. You sweaty looking fuck. Why don't you just fix your game? Maybe then people would play it. Reason why people play Fortnite is because it's free and optimized. Yeah. If you fucking nail down one of those, you'd probably be just as successful. Just fucking optimize your stupid game.
You can have a fucking government issue supercomputer and still fucking lag on PUBG.
I don't know exactly what the glitches and problems are with PUBG, but I just know it's a mess. Everybody who actually likes it say that they say that the shooting's better and it's more fun, but it doesn't look more really fun poorly optimized. And
it looks
there are bunches of glitches. No, it looks super boring to me, but I mean it looks like Battlefield, kind of like a shittier looking Battlefield.
Yeah.
If it didn't have a sick lighting engine and good graphics.
I wonder what their arguments are going to be against Call of Duty Battle Royale. People who like PUBG. Because it's sort of the same thing, just worse. PUBG is.
Well, I haven't actually seen any gameplay of
I know, but I'm just assuming it's going to be similar. Realistic. Fucking boring.
I don't fucking know. If you actually are excited for Black Ops 4, you fucking 12?
Who are you?
Come on.
The 12-year-olds who are excited for Call of Duty are fucking old now, and they're working construction jobs. They don't have time.
Yeah, I don't get getting excited over fucking Call of Duty games anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you be?
Yeah. Yeah, it's childish. It's not going to go anywhere. There's really no fucking case at all. It's just publicity stunt.
Wah, my game is unoptimized and there's people are playing it. Wah. It's fuck off. Just shut your fucking mouth. Take your loss.
I imagine, the whole player base of PUBG is just a bunch of fucking 9-year-olds with little masks that have Omega Lol on them in front of their face. Just an army of retards. I mean, not that PUBG isn't or Fortnite isn't an army of retarded 12-year-olds, but it's just a different breed of retard.
Yeah, just people who like playing unoptimized, glitchy-ass games.
And they stick by their fucking guns, even though they have no case.
Yeah, they like playing glitchy, unoptimized Battle Royale games, which are inherently dependent on RNG. You like playing a glitchy RNG game? Come on. fucking idiot. But you also like smashing your head into a wall and seeing if like it doesn't hurt 1 out of the fucking 10 times? Like, come on.
The very only good argument I've ever heard is by Raccoon and Carson, because they like to fuck around in broken-ass games like that, which makes for great content when it's just shit. Because
it's a constant
like, retarded
game.
Stuff happens.
Most of the people who play games like, PUBG are not trying to play it for content. They're trying to play it because they're trying to try hard. But why would you do that?
It doesn't make any sense to me either. It's like trying really hard to be good at Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not like where you're supposed to be putting your effort at all. There's no future for it. PUBG will never be an esport. The only thing it's good for is content, which is not a bad thing. It's not a inherently bad existence.
That's not a bad thing. It's just a bad thing when you fucking try and sue a game that's doing better than you because you're a whiny little bitch who can't fix his game and is only focused on making money. Anyways, fuck you, player.
Hey!
I don't even know. I don't even care. I like actually just don't care about this at all. I just wanted to fucking flame this dude.
Hey, they have loot crates now. You can't talk shit.
Fucking Steam games and their loot crates and items.
Dude, I'd fucking chunk off one of Gaben's fat rolls and steam it up on the Barbie.
That was a very disturbing image that I don't want to fucking view in my head ever again. Very gross.
Man.
God, do we have to talk about this?
I wonder what kind of depraved shit Kutra's doing right now.
Kutra? I thought he was like... Isn't he working at like a game development company or fucking doing voice acting or something? I don't fucking remember.
I just remember him like...
He got a job that's not YouTube.
Spending all of his money trying to get a CSGO knife for a couple months. Doing unboxings every single day and not getting a knife.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, he looked like a decrepit hobbit that had been sitting in his room for like months. And when he finally got a knife, he borderline went insane. Like, like I've never seen a look like that in a man's eyes in my fucking life.
It was the biggest investment he had made into a YouTube series ever.
Man.
And it was not worth it.
It's just depravity. Just full-on depravity.
Very sad.
Blows my mind. Mojang just now is revamping the combat system. How's that feel?
Who the fuck cares?
Me! I'm gonna be the best Minecrafter ever fucking alive! Dante's coming back.
People are like excited about this, like Mojang isn't just gonna fuck it up
I know! Did you see my tweet?
No.
Oh, I was like $5. No, Mojang doesn't give an absolute
no, you said
they
were gonna make it turn-based.
Yeah, I said Mojang doesn't give an absolute shit about you sweaty retards that still play Minecraft PvP. $5, they turn it into a turn-based game. They fucking don't care. They do not. It's so funny. Like, I don't know if they're gonna try and, like, make a battle royale or something, but, like, no one wants to play Minecraft PvP after 1.8. And...
Unless you're just fucking stupid.
The only good thing I could see is if by revamping they mean they add an option to change it back to like 1.8 combat. But I still don't care. I love Minecraft survival, but I will never... I really don't see myself playing any PvP game again. Like, I was playing on Carson's stream once, he was like, let's play Bed Wars, and I hadn't logged into fucking Hypixel in a fat minute. And he was like, convincing me to. And I genuinely did not have fun. At all. Not a single ounce.
It's just shit.
It was miserable. And I don't know... Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to you guys still playing Minecraft, though. Take some real fucking...
Go outside.
You can't just do them like that. You can't just do them like that. You fucking asshole.
No, but seriously, go outside.
Yeah. Pornography is a root cause of school shootings, Tennessee lawmaker says.
Retard.
Yeah, welcome to Tennessee.
This is just a fucking awful, just people doing dumb things podcast. Ugh.
I'm waiting for the absolute... Like, what do you think is going to be the tipping point of retarded explanations for like, mass murders? Because we've gone through violent video games, violent movies. Now we're at porn. What do you think? What's the next step? What's the next step? Like, the commies are putting soy in our water, and now we're shooting schools or some shit. Like, it's...
No, it's gonna be like, No, I was watching another podcast and they were talking about this, how journalists are making up this whole incel movement. It's basically like people who are involuntarily, virgins for life. And they get really fucking angry. So
it's because they fucking don't have the...
Yeah, and there are like 2 incels ever that have fucking killed people. There was one that ran over some people in Canada recently. And there was the Supreme Gentleman, dude. I always forget his name.
Elliot Rogers.
Rogers.
And guess what school he shot up? The one I'm going to in fall. Woo!
Oh gosh. But yeah, like it's a fake movement. They're such huge, enormous, fat, smelly losers.
Yeah.
They're not killing people. They're sitting inside by themselves, not doing anything. That's why they're the way that they are. Like, but they're probably the main cause of gun violence in the United States.
They're absolutely
from their
an easy
homes.
target.
Yeah, they just set up turrets on top of their houses without moving, and they just gun down people, like, driving through their neighborhood.
I can't even... Dude, every time I hear the word incel, I just see all those images of, like, a 2002 Dell computer setup with just 4,000 McDonald's cups surrounding the desk, and it makes me so fucking sick to my stomach. God damn it.
But it's like either so that weird. Or the spaghetti monster is convincing people to do it.
Yeah, it's the goddamn fucking the news websites that are so like, what's the internet version of illiterate? Like, just unable to navigate the internet and understand how things work. Just like lack of tech savvy ability. The hacker 4chan, that kind of people. That's the
4chan.
That's the kind of people that come up with this horse shit.
The hacker known as 4chan.
Like, if you're scared of a 45-year-old man living in a basement with 3 katanas and, like, a kimono,
I would be fucking scared of 4chan, man.
Okay.
He'll fuck me up, dude. He'll teleport behind me and tip his fedora and go, "Oh, lady," and then just fucking slay me, dude.
If he can catch up to you, then you might want to worry. But, like... There's really no... I don't know. I mean, I guess
I'm gonna slay you, Joko-kun. So...
Oh, fuck off. There's really... Yeah, as you were saying. I mean, there are incels for a reason. They stay inside. They don't leave. They don't go anywhere. Like, there's really low chance of any of that happening. Like... Yeah, I don't know. It's just insane people that have access to
idea
guns.
That there's a movement of them, like an uprising of them, and they're going to like become radicalized and kill people is the most mentally ill thing I've seen in quite some time. Yeah. But
what blows my mind from this Tennessee retard is like, you're really gonna try and ban porn rather than ban guns? Do you know how much harder it would be to ban porn than guns? Like, no one wants porn to be banned. And there's infinite amounts of ways to access porn that there is no possible way. And if people tried to silence it, it'd just be more prevalent. Every single pop-up you see would be a porn site.
Yeah, I mean, the only
Not that it
way
always,
that this
already is, but...
sort of argument and other arguments that are similar to this are going to go away is if...
when these retards fucking die.
No, it's when something gets done about guns.
Yeah, I don't understand the need for ARs.
Stuff like this will stop happening quite as much, hopefully.
Why does the general public need assault rifles?
Well, see, it's not just like assault rifles and automatic weapons that are the problem.
No,
it's
shit. I mean, the dude had
like pistols and shit.
The guy in Texas had a shotgun, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and those are pretty easy. You can buy that from a Big Five if you're like 16 and have a fake. Like,
I think there just need to be like super harsh laws where it's like, if your fucking kid can get access to your gun and shoot up a fucking school, you are 1,000% accountable for that.
Did you see the official podcast where they talked about that? Because that's like the exact point they made.
Yeah, but that's the logical fucking thing to do, is that if you're fucking stupid enough to like leave your guns out where your fucking mentally ill children can get to them and shoot up a school, you are responsible.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
You're responsible for not getting them, mental help, and you're responsible for leaving your guns in fucking irresponsible places.
Yeah. That was a huge issue with the Elliot Rodger thing. Fucking his dad completely understood that his son was fucking batshit crazy and did nothing.
Yeah, you are just as accountable for this.
So these motherfuckers should be put in prison along with their kids if they don't kill themselves afterwards. Like,
yeah, they just need to enact harsher laws to make sure that people are held accountable. I guarantee you people would start making sure that their fucking kids got nowhere near their guns. And anybody with half a fucking brain, you know, would have a gun, have it, like, properly licensed, and not keep it around their children.
Yeah.
And those people deserve to have guns if they want to.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
But, like, if you're a fucking idiot, right, who either doesn't have a license or should not have one because you're either just fucking stupid or you're mentally ill, right? Mm-hmm. Or you leave around your guns in front of your children, you don't deserve to have a gun. You just don't. Straight up.
Yeah. The background checks and everything. Like, I mean, just, like, assessing the ability for someone to keep their gun away from their kid should be something that goes into play when buying a gun. Like, do you like you take a test, right? It's like, this is how you properly store a gun, like a driving test, you know, just like basic shit.
Well,
like,
actually, here, I'm gonna redefine that. Not even just kids, right? Just other people who are not licensed.
Yeah,
you should not be like keeping your guns around other people who are not licensed unless they're like locked up or something.
Yeah, like I think what I was saying is, like, you could have some sort of written test before you get a gun that ensures that you know the proper like handlings of a gun. Like, keep it locked, make sure there's no way for anyone else to be handling it unless you have it, make sure your license is up to date, all that stuff. Like, make sure it's routinely clean, all that, whatever, just so that it's like it's easier for people who want to responsibly own guns to keep their guns, and for retards not to get them, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to ban them. I completely understand the Second Amendment and why people want to keep their guns and shit. I mean, it's good for self-defense. If some dude's breaking into your fucking house, just blow their shit up. Like, you know?
Yeah, like the dude who had to shoot some fucking crazy man in Florida outside of a Little Caesars because he attacked him with a fucking wooden plank. Of course it happened in Florida, but fucking Florida's a shithole for stuff like that.
Normal Florida people have to fucking deal with all the morons in their state.
Yeah, they're some of the fucking most wild news stories in the entirety of the United States come out of Florida consistently.
There has to be a reason for that.
No, it's because there's a weird fucking mix of people there.
Yeah.
I think there are probably too many people, and then there's like a lot of, you know...
But shouldn't there be stories like that in LA? Because that's like a huge amount of like different people. And New York. Like, it's just people from different walks. I guess there's not as many like hicks. Like, Florida can go from really civilized to like hillbilly real quick. Maybe that's why.
Well, I think people are probably a little bit poorer in Florida. If you don't live on the beach, probably. Well, even some of the people who live by the beach, too.
If there's a fucking drug-crazed clown mask-wearing dude with a 2x4...
Oh, yeah, and he was wearing a clown mask. Forgot about that.
Fucking knock his shit out. Like, defend yourself, please. Like, there's a reason. There's a definite reason. But it's just... It's too easy for people just to obtain and destroy. And there's really easy steps that aren't blaming porn or blaming video games. I don't understand why they ignore science so much. Like,
no, honestly, I feel as though politicians say shit like that because it gets all the people who would rather, you know, see reasonable reform get just fucking angry over just dumb shit. Because it's like when somebody says something as stupid as, like, you know, porn causes people to, you know, shoot other people. It causes violence like that. Most reasonable people are just thinking, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you this retarded? And then they stop thinking about, hey, we should do something about this.
Yeah, it's definitely just...
it sort of shifts the focus.
It's a diversion tactic.
I think a lot of modern day media, once something goes wrong and people don't want to deal with an issue, they just try and divert you to other things. By flooding you with information.
And I think, like...
useless shit.
The people who speak out so heavily on banning all guns are an incredible detriment to
because most
fixing
people
things. Because most people are on a moderate stance and they're not all the way to the far side. And honestly, it helped the people like the NRA to keep people who are obsessed with taking all guns away because they can easily say these people want a totalitarian government where the people have no power, you know, like where and it keeps the debate so polarized to where there's no middle ground to actually work on the reform, and they can just keep doing their status quo.
Yeah, but in general, when there's an argument where people have two very, like, there are two different sides to the argument, and they are both very different approaches to things, you should never listen to people who are on the far, like, left or right extremes of the argument.
And use just
that
common
is
sense.
really stupid. Never fucking take that as, like, the word of everybody who believes somewhat in that issue. Most of the people who are fucking screaming about that sort of shit are either just mentally ill or terribly informed, or just stupid.
They're terribly informed and very passionate about their information.
Yeah, because...
like all the fucking screaming feminists. And screaming people... Libtards! Triggered! Ah! All that type of shit. They're just as bad.
Owning libtards.
My Saturday nights include epically owning libtards on Facebook.
Yeah. One of my favorite pastimes.
Fuck, dude. America's going down. I hope the world just gets fucking... meteor just wipes everyone out. Dinosaurs come back.
I don't. I hope everybody just gets their shit together.
Yeah, as if. No, it'll work. I think. Maybe.
I still can't believe nothing significant has been done about gun control with, like, the amount of shootings that have happened this year. Like, I haven't heard any fucking decent thing proposed yet.
I'm just
Not
hoping
a single thing.
People vote out the far... People vote out the politicians in the House and the Senate that are on far sides of the spectrum so we can actually get something done, but I don't think it will.
Yeah. No, people are too stubborn.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be, like, one side wins out for a while and something goes one way. Like, that's pretty much the way it goes, is that one side gets their turn and then the other side gets their turn.
And they just roll back everything everyone
Yeah, and then
does.
they sort of just, like, roll back things. So nothing really ever gets done that's that good or that drastic. Everything like, little things happen and then they get reversed. So nothing ever really changes all that much.
We should let England invade us and take us over and then take it back again so everyone likes America again.
Maybe, but I don't want to be invaded by chavs.
A bunch of Russian tracksuits coming at you with fucking bats because they can't have guns.
Oi, brother, you fucking up, mate.
They've got a fucking pair of safety scissors coming at you.
Decent by their legs, mate. They fucking run at you, try and beat the shit out of you. Oh, come on, bro. It's just banter.
I genuinely never want to visit England. Like, I just don't. I feel like that's just a bad place to go. Like, I can go anywhere else in Europe.
It's just shitty weather there. The people, you know,
are
aren't that
fucking
great.
Dumb.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really need to go to England, to be fair.
You can smell the fucking gangrenous shit on their teeth from, like, meters away.
Mate.
Rather go to Australia. Just get
my
fucking spine decimated by a kangaroo.
Oh, yeah. That would be fun. I just want to, like, a kangaroo to think I'm their child and put me in their little pouch and hop around with me.
That'd be a fucking large kangaroo.
Yeah, dude.
Imagine a kangaroo big enough to fit a whole ass, like, grown adult in their pouch. That'd be like, can we make a Godzilla movie, but it's just a fucking giant kangaroo?
Wait, you're telling me that's not how people in Australia get around?
No, dude. They ride little buggies.
What kind?
Vespas.
Oh boy. I don't want to go to Australia anymore. I thought you could ride around in kangaroos.
No, you can't ride around in kangaroos, Joker Swag.
That's some fuck shit. Why the fuck would anybody live in Australia then?
Maybe kangaroo. They should just be like, you know how they had like horse-drawn chariots back in the day?
Yeah, just have.
But instead of wheels, have like pogo sticks, and just have like the kangaroos like bouncing you along.
That is so retarded.
That's the best thing I've ever heard. I'd get fucking sick in like 30 seconds, but it'd be really fun.
No, but it's like, that's why they don't need guns in Australia, is because they just have kangaroos. Like, you ride around in the kangaroo, and then you just park your kangaroo, and then if anybody tries to fuck with you, like, your kangaroo just comes out and is like, oh, bro, you want some?
Yeah, you can keep all your valuables in its pouch, and if someone tries to steal it, it gets a fucking face full of foot.
Exactly.
Damn, they should
Australia,
just hire
best
kangaroo bodyguards at every store.
Yeah.
Imagine how fucking intimidating that would be. Yeah, just like some fucking robbers planning out a heist. It's like, how do we get past the kangaroos? I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have to put glue on the floor so they can't hop.
Fucking gorilla glue them to the floor. Oh my god, you'd still get socked though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. So, Brockhampton's Puppy album is delayed by a lot. Because Amir did something. What exactly did he do?
I think it was a multitude of things. Nothing is set in stone or clear or out there in the public as far as I know, like exactly what he
By
did.
sexual harassment, does it mean rape? Does it mean comments? Does it mean groping? What does it mean?
I don't think anybody knows.
Okay.
Besides maybe like Brockhampton people. But that's fucking sad. Imagine having the dude whose face is on all three of your fucking album covers. Well, not all. They've had one other album, but like
all the saturations.
That's all the saturations, like the trilogy of albums that like basically made your come up. His face is on all of them, and he's on so many of the songs.
Yeah,
that just like ruins any sort of tour you'd want to do, because it would just ruin the vibe. Because he's on so many of them. It's like, how many songs can you actually perform now?
Yeah.
It's just a bad situation. Oh, Jesus. It's just like a bad situation in general. There's no winners in this.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Especially because I think they're close friends.
Yeah, they've been friends since like 6th grade or something.
Yeah, Kevin Abstract and Amir.
Yeah, that's crazy. Shit, man. That's pretty fucked. And it wasn't even just like allegations, like they confirmed it and they said like they were lied to and everything. That must be real painful. And I don't know. I still fucking bump the songs with him in it though.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. It's just fucking, I don't know. It's sad. He's probably going to pursue a solo thing.
Dude, I'm actually worried about him in a sense, because I was listening to previews of songs that are going to be on Puppy. And it was like I think Instagram live streams that were recorded.
Mm-hmm.
But every single time,
all him?
No, but every single time, well, it was only 2 different songs that I saw, but on both of the songs, whenever Amir's verse came on, it was always some really fucking dark, depressing shit. I'm just like, one of them is like, I was gonna kill myself 3 days ago, but it's something. I was just like, whoa!
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ! And that was before any of this stuff had come out.
Oh, man.
I saw that like a day or 2 before all this stuff was like, Amir Van is no longer in Brockhampton. I was like, this dude's gonna fucking off himself.
I hope not. That's fucked. That's a real fucked situation.
I don't know. That's the thing that probably not a lot of people know.
Yeah, I didn't.
So that's why I was just like, holy shit, when I saw that.
Huh. Really, yeah. It's weird to like have all this presumptuous shit before you even know what he did, you know? Like,
yeah, I mean, the fact that they went ahead and kicked him.
It must have been bad for his fucking childhood friend to be like, we've been lied to and feel horrible and all this shit. Like, good lord. He must have really done some fuck shit.
Well,
ugh.
Time will probably be the answer to all this. We'll
I'm just fucking depressed because I was gonna be so fucking hyped bumping the new Brockhampton album at VidCon, but I guess not.
It's supposed to be out in June, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, feels bad.
Just got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. They probably had like 70% of the songs on the album with him in it. Now they have to. Honestly, if I were them, I'd just release it with him on it.
Man, I don't even know if that would be a good move.
I mean, he did the work.
It would be a shit show.
Why?
Because people would be mad. Like, how are you going to kick him, but then release music with him on it?
No, I mean, like, release it and then remove him after the album.
Oh, you meant... Oh. I think the stuff had already been out there for like a day or 2 or something, or like a week.
Yeah.
So they it was a time-sensitive thing. I think if they had waited that long, like up until whatever it was in June, they were going to release it, and being silent for that long, and then kicking him right after the album or whatever, that would just...
I
That would
don't
just
know.
be a bad look. That would be a worse look.
It's
than
all
it
selfish. I
has
just
been.
want the album. I want bad.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Why you gotta go and sexually harass people? It's not that hard. Just jack off.
Jack off or just, fend off the virginity bandits by being a fat, smelly nerd or something. I don't know.
That's how
A lot
I
of the
do
people
it.
in our comment section are probably good at it too.
Yeah. God, you gotta be like a certain type of person to feel like you have to do something like that. Like, just fucking refrain.
Just, I mean,
Is the urge really that
it's a
strong?
combination of bad things, like,
No,
probably
it's
not growing up
not-
in a good environment as a child, probably not having good parental guidance.
Yeah, it's
having
definitely
bad
the
things happen to
environment
you.
and not the mentality. It's situational. There's cues they don't understand, don't pick up on. Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna blame the person. I learned in
Stuff like that,
psychology
like
101.
being on drugs, maybe doing something.
I
That's
learned-
also an option.
Yeah, I learned in
not
psychology
Okay, go ahead.
101 that people often blame the person's inner drives more than the situation, when 90% of the time it's the situation's fault. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna, refrain
and
until I
also
hear the
not being
scope
used to
of what he's
fame.
doing.
That's another thing.
Oh yeah, people throwing
Yeah,
themselves
like
at you.
imagine having all these people want to be on your dick all the time once you get famous, and you've just never fucking experienced some shit like that before, and you just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna handle it perfectly, and some people may even handle it really poorly. It just sort of depends.
Like R. Kelly. And make a fucking sex
And-
ring.
Yeah, just groom fucking
What a goddamn
teenagers and piss on people.
Okay.
Very cool.
Drake and Pusha T are going at each other's throats.
Oh!
Dude,
Oh!
I saw Fantano's video on Drake, and he's like, yeah, it was alright. I mean, he actually did something, And then I saw the thumbnail for the Pusha T response on Fantano's channel, and he's just like awestruck, and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dog.
He fucking ripped him to shreds. He really fucking did.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like... I'm not even sure if I listened to the song on, like, Infrared yet.
He got removed.
All the way through, maybe, but, I think he took shots at Birdman, Lil Wayne, and Drake. So then Drake decided that he wanted to do his little freestyle thing, and so he dropped that. He went hard at Pusha T, and I was like, yo, Drake actually spit. I was very surprised. Like, that song is a good fucking song. And then after that, like, he released I'm Upset, which is fucking basically the equivalent of a pile of steaming horse shit. And I was just like, how are you going to do that and then do that? I don't understand. The fucking inconsistency.
Did anyone like I'm Upset?
No, I don't think so. It was not good.
Was he
I like
playing
Drake's
to
music
his-
a lot.
Was he playing to his audience, or was it just completely
No,
shit?
it's just the beat on it was bad. Like he never. I mean, I only listened to it like maybe once or twice. The beat was not good, in my opinion. I don't think he really said anything important. It was just kind of annoying. It was just like, I'm upset. I was like, okay, Drake, we get it. But
Rich and sad.
But then after that, it's like Pusha T just drops his fucking thing where it's like, as Fantano said, before you even get to the song, the whole fucking picture that goes
Yeah.
along with that, it's like, oh, this is Drake in blackface, just like, what the fuck is this man doing? And then he goes at him about his insecurities, about not being black enough. He goes at him for like his fucking parental situation. He goes at him for having a baby mama and a fucking child that he doesn't take care of, and he calls him a deadbeat dad.
Holy shit. Yeah.
He fucking exposed that he's got like a fucking new deal with Adidas or something, and he released the name of it, which coincidentally is supposedly the name of his son as well. It's like, oh man, goddamn. He fucking went the fuck in.
I got
But
interrupted.
I think Drake said something about Pusha T's fiance maybe on his, so he sort of, like, as Fantano said again, it was like he sort of made it personal.
Yeah.
So, and then also, as Fantano said again, it's like, I feel as though Pusha T probably had a lot of this stuff prepared. And it seems like he does not like Drake at all. just at all. I mean, I don't know
like,
the
one of the
exact
verses-
history of their beef, but it just seems like he really does not fucking like Drake.
One of the verses was like, if we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Like, he's ready to fucking lose his career just to fucking slight Drake. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
And that's like the gnarliest thing you can do. It's like, fuck everything, I hate you so much, I'm gonna take you down. That's fucked.
I mean,
It's like barbaric.
personally, if you're taking sides in this beef and like not listening to one person, like because they got dissed hard or whatever, like calm down. They're both good at making music. This is not something where it's like you need to pick
it's not
sides
that
and like
important.
only listen to one or whatever. Like this is something that you just sort of spectate on and eat your popcorn.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't
Nobody's
think
career
anyone's...
is going to get ruined off of this.
Is there really anyone over the age of 14 that's like not listening to either of their music? Because I feel like at a certain point it's just like an entertainment fiasco and not like a picking sides like war. Or am I just not that into like the music scene or whatever?
I mean, if you just read fucking tweets on Twitter, you can tell.
Yeah,
that
if you
people
read
are
tweets on Twitter, you'll
fucking
realize the
dumb.
whole world is a degenerative mess. So I'm just
Yeah.
assuming that's like the outspoken minority.
Yeah, I think most people are just sort of like watching this and they're just like, "Oh shit, fucking dissing each other hard." They just want to see. They just want to see how this plays out, and they want
Yeah.
to see Drake follow up. I guess at this point,
Damn.
got the whole fucking team of ghostwriters. Oh, and he also he also insulted somebody from his OVO crew and called them fucking old and about to die. So that was fucking hard.
Hunched over like he
I mean,
80.
I think that's like I was listening to all of that. And like that's one of the last things that happens. I'm just like, oh my god. He said he's fucking bent over and old and shit. Like, oh man, what the fuck did this dude do?
Oh man. I love it.
I don't even know who this OVO 40. I don't even know who the fuck OVO 40 is. I'm assuming it's probably like one of his fucking. Who's this? OVO 40.
Like a
Is he a
producer or
fucking-
something?
He's probably either producer or like a fucking manager. Well, producer, engineer, mixer for OVO. There we go.
And he hunched over like he 80.
Yeah, I was like, God. That is some fucking disrespectful fuck shit.
Just drag that man. He didn't do shit either.
Yeah, he didn't fucking do anything. Like, come on, yo.
That's
Jesus.
great. That's fucking vile. That's like, I can understand. Yeah, I'm like getting the same feeling as like watching a content cop and the response to it. It's just, well,
Oh,
usually,
this man definitely had shit planned out to do this fast. Like,
yeah. When is Ian gonna make another content cop? You think he's done with that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Who deserves it? Who deserves
In
the
order to
content
keep
cop
their
right now?
sanity, people like that at his level just fucking stay the fuck off the internet when they're not making shit.
Oh yeah.
And so much can happen in that span of time. Like, who the fuck knows? They're basically like big artists, like big music artists in that sense. When they do that sort of shit, they like disappear from the internet for a while and then just come back and bless us with their fucking presence and drop something.
Like Suicide
you-
Boys
you
and
never-
Mac Miller.
They don't really disappear quite as much. That's not really who I had in mind as far as artists go. Mac Miller tweets.
Oh,
every once
Gorillaz
in a
is
while
releasing
some
a
weird
new
shit.
album again. The
I
teaser
never
song
listened
is
to Gorillaz
Tomorrow.
music.
I love
Never really
Gorillaz.
listened to it.
I think their shit's really cool.
Then it's sort of like experimental stuff,
Yeah,
right?
it's like experimental alt pop shit.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
most of their new album was really garbage, but I liked one of the songs, and I really like their older stuff.
I mean,
like
I'd
chilling
probably
out music.
recognize some of their stuff if I listened to it, but I can't
Like
say
Feel Good
I've
Inc.?
ever- Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. I've probably heard it before. I don't know.
It's
D-
like
don't ask me names of Gorillaz songs. I'm not gonna be able to tell you if I know
Clint
them or not.
Eastwood. That's a good one. You definitely have heard them before.
Probably.
Shit. So their new album wasn't very good, but hopefully this one will be good. Shit. They added a shopping cart to Fortnite. I haven't used it yet, but you just one person's pushing it, one person's standing in it, and I guess you just roll around and shoot people. For a little while, it took fall damage off if you were in it, and so I watched someone go flying off a giant ramp and then land and then grenade people, which was pretty funny. But they patched that, and I watched another one where Ninja was in the basket and like they pushed him up on a ramp and he sniped someone in the head. Which
was, I saw that.
I mean, it's just goofy. It doesn't really add anything to the game besides just a goofy
I don't think
factor.
it's going to ruin the game. It's technically a vehicle, and people are complaining about how vehicles were going to fucking ruin Fortnite if they ever got added.
You walk as fast as you run in the shopping cart. It's literally a dude pushing it. Like, it's not anything spectacular. But,
it's like so you can carry around your disabled teammates that are playing on mobile or console.
One well-timed rocket launcher, and they're both dead instantly. Like, it's not like a huge deal like the jetpack, you know? It doesn't really change anything. But it's just fun. It's just wacky. You get some funny clips with it, whatever. Some epic content. God, they should put damaging your teammates back in.
I can't see them reversing that at
No,
this
they
point.
definitely won't. Not at all. It's a fucking mess. But it'd be funny. It'd be real funny.
It would be.
Yeah. So I was just tell a story about why I bought 12 cans of Arizona and all that stuff. I did my first gravity bong over the like a few days ago.
Very cool.
It fucking hurt so much because they made it and then they're like, "Oh, you do it first." I'd never even seen it before in real life, and I'd fucking like ripped the entire water bottle full of smoke, and I like nearly threw up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've never been that high in my life. And I remember Raccoon Eggs talking about how the gravity bong was what got him the highest he's ever been. And he's not fucking wrong at all. Like, I've never like had physical manifestations of like hallucinations or whatever. Like, I felt like I was fucking.
You felt like you were tweaking.
I felt like I was loading in slowly, like a dial-up internet picture loads in. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had.
Please tell me you didn't say that to anybody.
I did. Like I said it right out loud.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, fuck.
It was funny. Retarded. It was absurd. And I will never be hitting a gravity bong. Like, I didn't want to, really. But I just wanted to do it so that when people offer it, I'm like, no, I did that before. I'm fine. You know? Because, like, if you say you've never done it and you don't want to do it, then they make you do it. But if you say you've done it before and you understand, you know? Like, yeah. So I've got that under my belt, so I'm chilling. Fuck that. And I barely smoke. So, like, to go from nothing to 400 is really violent.
I get that.
Do you have any good stories of shit you've done with your friends since summer's gone out? Or is it just mostly just chilling?
It's mostly been just chilling so far.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything super exciting yet. I think I'm going to eventually. It's probably just going to be, like, probably starting June.
Are you still waiting for more people to get out of school, or are all your friends back now?
Nah, they're all back.
I gotta wait till early June. All the fucking UCs, University of California, those ones get out at, like, early June. So, they're all taking finals while I'm sitting here shitting myself and making YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty boring waiting for them.
Yeah, I can't say that I've been super entertained so far these past few weeks, but it's been okay. But
go do some fuck shit for the next podcast.
I mean, that's the plan this weekend for sure. But like, I don't know. Who knows? People are just bad at planning things. I try. I really do. But yeah.
Honestly, you gotta just force them. Like, one of my friends,
it's not like I don't fucking force the issue.
He makes a plan, and by that I mean he texts me he's doing something, and then texts me I'm at your house, and then we do something. Like, like he literally drives to my house and picks me up, no matter what I'm doing. So, that's how it's gotta go sometimes, I guess.
That is how it's gotta go sometimes, because otherwise people will just be like fucking
make excuses. Yeah. I do that shit a lot.
But
make excuses to stay at home and be comfy.
I guess for the end of this podcast, I just want to rant for 2 seconds about how I was really hoping, like, the two artists that I wanted to release music this year are Suicide Boys and Mac Miller. And I was going to tweet about it yesterday, and then I think I went off and did some shit with friends, and so I just never tweeted it. I get back, Mac Miller is fucking posting new music. I was like, what the fuck? And then I wake up this morning, and last night, I think at some point, Suicide Boys posted a new track with Lowell?
Lowell.
Yeah, something. But, dude, across the board, across all 4 of those songs that got released, the beats are just hard.
Really?
I was just like, yeah, well, especially like the Suicide Boys one, and then
wait, Mac Miller only released 3 songs?
Yeah, it was just 3, like probably 3 singles, and somebody said he's gonna. No, I think he's gonna. These are probably 3 singles that he's gonna put out on Watching Movies with the Sound Off 2.
Didn't it get fucked over by Ariana Grande?
Yeah, recently.
He made a whole album about how he loves her, and then she just dumped her.
Yeah, I think so.
That's some fuck shit right there.
Mac Miller deserves better.
Yeah.
But yeah, the beat on the Suicide Boys one, and then Programs. Whew.
Yeah, I gotta listen to the singles.
Especially Programs. I don't think you'd like Buttons and Small Worlds as much.
Is it?
Buttons is kind of like a sort of like laid back song, and then Small Worlds is kind of like a sad-ish song. I don't know, but you don't really like sad music, do you?
Depends. Not really from hip hop artists.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you would like Programs.
All right, I'll check it out.
But I was not expecting like some fucking bops like that, which gets me fucking excited
for summer.
Because it gets me excited for them when they actually both release projects. Like, because I mean, I saw those 3 singles release. I was like, yo, I like all these. All these are really fucking good. So what is he going to release? And I saw something on Twitter. It was like a 22, like, track list thing for Watching Movies with the Sound Off 2. And I was like, if that's what it is, like, 22 tracks is long for an album. So I don't expect the whole entire album to be really good. But
there's a lot of possibilities for good shit.
There's a possibility there's going to be a lot more good songs on there. I saw some of the features. I'm trying to think who was on there that I remember. Fuck. I don't remember anybody off the top of my head, but I think I remember seeing some features on that list. I was like, ooh, potential to have some severe bops on there. But then also Suicide Boys, who have yet to even release a single album, have promised that they're going to release an album this year, I think sometime soon.
Do they only release singles?
No, they only release EPs and singles.
Oh.
They have like a bunch of 3-song EPs.
What's the difference between an EP and an album? Just a less amount of songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Suicide Boys, they have like all these different, they call them like sagas, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, the Kill Yourself part, whatever, something, sagas. And it's like a bunch of 3-song things.
Yeah.
And they'll just like release 3 EPs at a time or whatever, like, or, 3 or 4 EPs at a time or something like that. So it'll be like the equivalent of an album, but they've never actually released a full album before. And what they've been saying on Twitter is like, it's going to be their best work yet. And for whatever reason, I believe them. Because they've been pretty consistent with dropping, like if you like Suicide Boys' stuff, like, they've been pretty consistent about dropping good shit.
Right.
So for them to say that it's their best work, I'm pretty excited. So, who knows?
Hype.
Very hype.
Yeah, this summer should be good for music.
Oh, and Drake's releasing Scorpion. Who knows? I don't know if that's going to be good.
Who knows? The Drake fans
it could be like views.
The Beyonce gift tweeting people really like it.
Possibly, yeah. And then Kanye's supposed to release stuff, so.
Well,
who knows with that too?
Who fucking cares?
I care. He'll probably make something good.
I'm just. It's gonna be another scoop. Did he do poop poop?
It's definitely not. It's probably gonna be some. I just hope he doesn't make a fucking political album.
Oh,
about some fuck shit.
It'll be like. Slavery was a choice. Why didn't you just leave?
Because if that happens, people are gonna be like, "Fuck Kanye!" Like,
and
he's not gonna. He's gonna get
honestly.
shit for a long time, but
he'll probably just drop some shit people really like.
I hope he just drops something reasonable.
Reasonable.
Just make it reasonable lyrically, like as in content, or sorry, reasonable content wise. not some like fucking stupid shit. Have some good flows on that bitch.
Yeah.
Have Kanye chop up some good ass fucking beats on that bitch, and we're good.
Yep. Can hope for the best.
Yeah.
And brace for the worst.
All right. Well,
thanks for listening to the A.S.S podcast. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to watch the next podcasts and little clips that I find funny or Joko finds funny here and there. And tune in next Friday for another episode. Toodles.
Goodbye, fellas.